So last night, 7 p.m., we're on the Discord. We look for the new skin. I drop it. It's arguably my favorite skin of the entire pre-launch to the launch date of Marvel Rivals, and that is the Wakanda Forever Namor skin. It looks really good. I even go full Patrick Bateman. I'm like, like, this is perfect. I love it. And I kind of dozed off and I thought that was the end of it. And then I woke up and found out that they had officially announced Duelist Hawkeye. We now have Hawkeye coming to the game as a new DPS character. We already knew he was coming. Unfortunately, being a content creator for Marvel Rivals, I couldn't talk about it even though he was in for a split second in that Moon Knight video. But now we can officially talk about it. So let's take a look at his trailer first.
I never miss. I can't miss. I am too good at this. Please give me a challenge. Can't hide from this one. Ah, can't let the arrows do all the work. Here we are again. You holding up okay? Miss. Hawkeye's back. It's been a while.
And as you can see, let's talk about what Hawkeye actually has. So clearly he was a duelist. He has a 4-star difficulty because it looks like he is going to be a Hanzo-like character. He's not a hit scan. He is going to be projectile. His attack 1 is piercing arrow, shoot a powerful arrow, and his attack 2 is blast arrow, shoot 3 explosive arrows. And we kick off Clint's abilities with his ultimate hunter's sight. Capture after images of the enemy in view. Damage dealt to these after images is transferred to the corresponding enemy. And you saw that in the trailer where there was little versions of Doctor Strange. He just kept shooting them. Unsheath a katana and slash forward, knocking and hitting enemies airborne. So he has like this. You saw when he knocked the character off the ledge, he has this crescent slash, which is pretty cool. Hypersonic arrow, shoot a hypersonic arrow dealing additional damage to enemies in its path. Ronin slash, swing the Wakazashi to strike a frontal enemy, deflecting all incoming projectiles. And his other one is called Skyward Leap, and you saw him using this regularly throughout the video where he would jump up, perform a double jump in the direction of the movement. And finally, his passive anchors focus, aim at an enemy to improve focus, enhancing the damage inflicted by piercing arrows. So it looks like you would expect him to. We always thought that when Hawkeye came to the game, he was going to basically be the Hanzo of Marvel Rivals, and it looks like exactly what we're getting. I like his design. I think he looks very good. It's a very kind of combination of Ronin with Hawkeye, and I like the look. The longer blonde hair is a unique spin on it. I like the mask. I think he looks really good, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a skin for Hawkeye sooner rather than later, much like they did when they dropped Moon Knight, where we basically had the Moon Knight skin almost the same time. This was a much later drop, and I think that was due to some error earlier in the week, so I think they just kind of were like, we have to put him out now. I don't think this was planned to drop at what turned out to be 10:35 Eastern Standard Time. We gotta have more stuff throughout the day on Hawkeye, I'm sure, but here he is. I want to know what you think of him. Does he look great to you? Is it the kind of character you're looking to play? Does he remind you of Hawkeye in other versions of the game, like Marvel's Avengers, Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, etc., etc.? Because Hawkeye tends to be in most of those games just because he is that other Avenger. Even though he's not like the top tier guy, he's always there. He's always supporting. He's always making great plays. And I think he looks like a very good duelist character. I think he'll have a high skill floor, but I think he'll do a shit ton of damage, and I think he'll be very effective against a lot of the other DPS. So I think he'll be a counter to a lot of people just based on the way he's built up. Let me know though what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching, and later, mates.